Hi, this is Crypto Ice. Today I want to talk about one of the best investors of all time, Warren Buffett. I have a saying that you should learn from the best, but not become a disciple. When it comes to the stock market, Warren Buffett is brilliant. When it comes to cryptocurrency and technology, he knows nothing about it, and he admits this. Yet he says things about it, but I want to focus on the things that I've learned from Warren Buffett and how I incorporate that into an investment strategy. So this first concept is called the margin of safety. And what Warren Buffett says are the most important 9 words ever written on investing from his mentor Benjamin Graham is investing is most intelligent when it is most businesslike. Might sound kind of basic, but really, when you're talking about being in this market, it's kind of like being behind the wheel of a car. The first thing we demand from a car driver is that they're sober, right? Well, being sober at the wheel means that you need to approach this like a business owner in this, and you really have that choice. Approach this as a business owner or just a gambler, really. I don't have any intention of gambling my money, my hard-earned money. So let me give you an example of what I mean by margin of safety. It's really simple, really. The basic intrinsic value of a company and the price you buy it at, right? There needs to be a margin of safety where the price is well below the actual value of the company, both from a statistical number aspect, value of a company, and also just knowing the business. Ripple is a good example. They're valued at $10 billion. This is a company, XRP is currently at 20 cents. I'll get to that in a second. So, Warren Buffett's a big believer in buying a company well below its intrinsic value and then holding over time because you found a quality company, right? I have the same strategy. And I want to give an example of a man named Sir John Templeton. This is one of the best investors of all time during the Great Depression. While the world was in fear and Hitler was invading Poland in like 1939, everyone was thinking the world was going to come to an end. This was the time that Sir John Templeton thought was the best to invest. So his motto is, the greatest opportunities come in times of maximum pessimism. Very much like today. And so what did he do? He took $10,000, which at the time, that's a lot of money, and put it in the stock market. Everything was trading under $1. He just bought like 100 shares, right? With the idea that at some point this war ends and production would return back to normal and increase, which it did, and he turned 10K into like multi-billions. Now, that may be an extreme example, but the principle is correct. Look at the margin of safety that he had when he was buying stocks so low when people were just deathly afraid of the world. And I understand you're probably telling me, hey, people are just trying to survive and you're out here talking about making money. No, I'm talking about helping you and your families and people around you by preparing for what's coming. That's my interest. And for some people, maybe you're not able to invest much. Well, maybe you invest just a little bit. Just learning the space. Again, I'm here to educate about the space, and what you do with your investments is up to you. I want to give another example that, why you say this, why is Warren Buffett have $130 billion currently on the sideline in cash, and he's pulled out of the airline industry? Because he knows that a market crash is coming. I know this is not popular opinion. People do not want to hear this. But I talked about following the smart money. $130 billion being held on the sideline by one of the best investors of all time has got my attention. So you will not see me investing in the stock market anytime soon. Until I see Warren Buffett investing in the stock market, I won't be. On the other hand, you have something like XRP, which in the last bull run was trading at $3.80 at its all-time high. Well, currently it's at 20 cents. Now you do the math. That is a wide, humongous margin of safety. And what's the advantage of this? Well, if you buy in at 20 cents, which again, I'm not trying to push people into doing, but for me, buying in at 20 cents means a couple things. One, it means that I'm protecting my downward risk. Could it go down from 20 cents? Absolutely. It could go down. But if I believe in the intrinsic value of the company over time, buying at 20 cents when the all-time high is at $3.80, which I believe is going to blow past that this next bull run. I mean, we're talking 2.5 years of infrastructure and building and partnerships and just the space growing and maturing. When the next bull run comes, won't that be cool to have like a margin of safety? When it gets up to $3.80, I've already have a buffer, and then I can go from there. So I really just want to stress that margin of safety is like one of the first things you should be looking at as an investor if you're going to invest in this market responsibly. I can't justify investing in a stock market that's almost at an all-time high, and one of my mentors has $130 billion on the sidelines. I can't justify it because I don't see the margin of safety of it going into the 30,000s and beyond. So there's a few thoughts for you, and there's a few sayings like that I really love, like Baron Rothschild. He's famous for saying, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if that blood is your own. Well, I've been buying some while there's blood in the streets because I believe in this market. And I do want to say one more thing. Unlike Sir John Templeton, who bought every stock trading under $1, I personally don't think that's a wise strategy in the cryptocurrency space because 90+% of these coins are going away. They're a white paper. They have no value. They haven't proven any value. You're looking for those coins that have a real world use case that are already being used in society, that serve a purpose, meet a need for people, and have partnerships with the biggest players in the world. And I hope you found this helpful. I will be sharing more strategies from Warren Buffett and others as time goes on. Thank you.